Hello everyone. So this is my first video where I'm actually on camera for the game collecting stuff at least. If you go back to some of my older ones, I was doing a bit of music and that was me on camera, but that's unimportant. Just as a quick sort of aside, the main reason I don't come on camera is because of this. My clip is broke and I haven't cut my hair in a while. I was trying to grow it as well, but I'm bored with it now, so I'm going to cut that. And I usually look like shit because I don't sleep a lot. I'm in an area where it's all new, so everyone's building. There's currently 4 houses being built. One next door, one across the road next to that, and one behind me. So I don't get a lot of sleep, and I usually look like shit. And today I'm sick as well, so it doesn't help. But I thought I sort of had an idea just before. I was playing some Rogue Legacy, which I've recorded, and I'll probably upload it after this because I've got to edit that, or edit as in sync the microphone to the video, because I've done it differently this time because last time the sound wasn't too good, but it doesn't matter. I got 2 games in my hand here, 2 NES titles. These are actually mine from my childhood that we were bought at one stage or another. I've got Dr. Mario, I got Battletoads. Now you're probably thinking, how do these two relate to each other? Well, they don't, unless you're me. The reason I remember these games is this one especially. They have co-op, they have 2-player, they have battles, they have 2-player. You could play with your friends, you could play with your family. This one, me and my brother played a lot. We never got past level 3. I think once on my own I got to level 4. But this game is fucking hard. This is NES hard to the max. This is fucking difficult. If you've never played Battletoads and you want to get really frustrated, if you think you're a good gamer, play Battletoads. Especially on real hardware, no save states, none of that bullshit. Play it like this. If you get through it all, I salute you. I don't know what else to say. This game is stupidly difficult, but me and my brother used to play this a lot. We used to love playing it. In the second level especially, that you got this big tube that you're going down, and you can stick to one side and you'll come crashing down if you hit the attack button. If you've seen the AVGN video, you can see what happens here. But it is genuinely a fun game. If you're on your own, it's just really, really hard. And if you're with someone else, it's even harder. Because you can attack someone, your friends or your family or whoever else is playing, you can attack the other player. Sorry, my words aren't coming to me too easily today. You can attack the other player, and that makes it super, super hard, and it's ridiculous. But you know what? This is one from my childhood I remember fondly. Me and my brother sitting down, playing games. You died, you idiot, hit him over the head, whatever. So, you can tell it's mine from my childhood, it's all mashed up. It's got this cool white tape down the bottom. Same white tape on this one too. Now, Dr. Mario, I remember a lot more fondly, because I was actually quite good at Dr. Mario. My brother and my dad, and even my mum used to play this with me. This is how much of a family game it was. At the time, my sister was a bit too young to play it, so... Was she even born? She was born in 93, so no. Shit, I hope she was. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, 93. So, irrelevant, I know. So, Dr. Mario, I do remember quite fondly. Mostly because I am actually quite good at Dr. Mario. Me and Steven play this a lot these days as well. But when we used to play it back then, my brother, everyone, they used to hate it when I played against them, because in this game you get... It's not like Tetris. I don't want to compare it to it, but it's kind of like Candy Crush. Or Candy Crush is kind of like this. You could pair 4 in a row, to remove a virus. So you have 1 virus and the 3 colours on top of it. But if you combine 2 lots at the same time, or 3 lots at the same time, or 4 lots at the same time, or more, but up to 4 you can only send to the player, but up to 4 at the same time, you send 2 blocks. If you combine 2, you send 3 blocks. If you combine 3, or 4 if you combine 4. Or if you combine more than 4, it's only 4 you get. And because it's a race, this also slows them down immensely. Not only does it screw up their choices, it slows you down horribly. And I used to be really good at setting it up, so more or less every second you'd hear the music, the dun 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 dun, and then he'd get 3 or he'd get 4. My mum would get 2 or 3 or 4, and they just crack this shit. It's like, I really hate playing against you because you're actually good at this. I'm like, yeah, well, yeah. So yeah, I just thought I'd sort of talk a bit off the cuff here and just say, a couple of games that mean something to me, because like, people come into the room here, they have a look, and they ask me, why do you have so many games? Why do you waste your money? Why don't you go out? Blah, 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 blah. Well, I don't go out, one, because I don't enjoy it, but that's not the reason I give. It's got nothing to do with the games. I don't go out generally because I don't enjoy it. You know, if I go out, pay $8 for a beer, and listen to shitty music, sit on uncomfortable chairs, and I can have some people over. I can buy a slab of beer for $30, $40, whatever, or whatever it is now. It's probably a bit more than that, to be quite honest. It's been a while since I bought a slab of beer, but you know, I can have friends over. We can have a drink. We can have a laugh. We can sleep on the floor. We can come in here and play some games. We can go outside and play NBA Jam. We can, you know, we can do whatever the fuck we want. I can cook everyone a nice dinner, and we can all enjoy ourselves. But once again, it's not part of it. I'm just sort of telling you my life story. The main reason that I'm bringing this up, because when people say to me, "Why do you collect games?" It's just games, you know. Well, it's not. It's like, at least for this kind of game, it's about the past. Because, you know, these days, you know, obviously I don't live with my brother, I don't live with my parents. I've got me and my wife here, and she'll play games with me. We play Tetris. Like, she's really good at Tetris. She's really good at Crash Team Racing. I refuse to play that against her, to be honest. But you know, I can't get a game like this out because she doesn't enjoy it. Game like this out. I don't know how far up the camera goes because I can't see. It's just a digital camera on the screens on the back. But yeah, it's not the same thing as before. It's still fun. Like, we've been playing The Last of Us, and by playing I mean she really enjoys the story, so she'll make sure that she's there and watching it, and she'll comment. She'll go, "Look at that bastard, kill that guy, what are you doing, you fucking idiot?" And I'll play, because she's not very good with, like, first-person, third-person shooters with the two analog sticks. She doesn't like analog sticks. She's living in the past, but whatever, that's beside the point. But back in the day, you know, if it was a game that my mum would get involved in, it's a good game. There was only 3 games I remember. It was Dr. Mario, it was Q*bert on the Coleco, and Ladybug on the Coleco. Q*bert, it's on the NES as well. I don't know how good that copy is. I think I got it. I should probably try that out. But Ladybug is a Pac-Man ripoff, which I actually think is really, really fun. And I think it's actually a little bit better than the original Pac-Man. There aren't many games you can go, this is a ripoff, and it's better than the original. One of them is that, one of them is Demon Front, which I've spoken about before. It's one of my first videos on gaming. But, you know, the experience you have playing games with friends and family, it's almost like a bonding experience, and you can't just go up to someone and say, "You're wasting your time and money on games. Why wouldn't you, you know, go outside or whatever?" I'm like, well, look at me. Do I look like someone who plays fucking football or something? I actually enjoy it, but I'm not very good. You know, I used to love playing, you know, backyard cricket with my brother and my friends and his friends and whatever. That was really fun. But nowadays, you know, it's hard to find time. You know, we're all adults, and going out and playing a game of cricket, if it's windy out, if it's rainy out, if it's horrible weather, your day's wasted. You can't do it. Gaming, you can do anywhere, anytime. You can do it over the internet, you know, to someone else's house. It's something that's really accessible, especially these days. So that's my main reason for gaming. I think I do enjoy, especially, you know, 2-player games. 1-player games can be good with 2 people. You know, The Last of Us I've played with my wife. The Bioshock Infinite I've played with my wife. That was really fun because it's kind of like Let's Playing. You talk about it, but you have a response. I'll be all like, "Gosh, that looks beautiful on Bioshock." She's like, "Well, yeah, it's really. I don't think I've ever seen that in the game." I'm like, "Oh, I know." Whereas if you're on a Let's Play channel and you go, "Wow, this looks really beautiful," and she's like, "Yep." It's an experience. Like, even something like this. This is an amazing experience because it can break friendships, to be honest. But yeah, so this is just two games from my childhood that I thought I'd talk about. 2 of very many NES games from my childhood, but yeah, I just thought I'd talk. There's probably going to be some more of these. These, just for the record, these are inspired by TV and Lust. He has a series of videos called Context Matters, and if you're watching mine and you haven't seen his, go watch his. He edits. He sounds a lot better than I do. He looks a bit better than I do. Not that I'm cracking onto him or anything, but he looks a lot neater than I do. And he has these stories from his childhood. It's just like, here's a really shit game, but, you know, it's fond memories. It's not about the game at this point. It's about, I play it, I remember a better time. I remember a time when, you know, I had my sister, I had my brother, you know. And it's true. They can evoke powerful memories, just like anything in life. But as someone who gamed as a child, who played a lot of games, gaming is something that does evoke good memories from childhood. And gaming now, I create new memories with my wife, I create new memories with my friends. And in the future, I hope to create good memories with my kids. I hope to go, hey kids, how about you play some Dr. Mario with me? Yeah, it's, older than I am, but... Is it? 1991. No, it's 4 years younger than I am, but let's have some fun with it. I think... I know this is me going off on a tangent, big surprise. I think gamers these days, especially the younger ones, they don't appreciate stuff like this. They pick up Call of Duty, the graphics are shit, they should put a billion, jillion polygons on something. Did I say that? They don't know what a fucking polygon is. But it's not about graphics. It's not about being able to go online and randomly do the same fucking thing against everyone, shoot people and whatever. Not that I'm not advocating against violent games, okay? That's definitely not the thing I'm trying to say. But I think that if that's your version of this, then there's something wrong. I think maybe I grew up at a better time when this was the kind of thing you did. Playing over the internet isn't the kind of way you build memories. It's the way you waste time. Unless you're playing with friends. I'll stick that stipulation in there because otherwise I'm a hypocrite for what I said before. With friends, it's different. You have your mic on. You go, "Hey mate, what you doing? Let's play this game with me. We'll play a co-op game." And then, okay, that's fun. I remember... Well, maybe that's for another time. I'll tell you my Call of Duty zombie story another time, but I think that's it for now. I'll be making some more of these videos, I think. I do enjoy talking about this kind of thing, because I think it's important to say it, Gaming isn't just a pastime. It's about the past, it's about the present, it's about the future. It's about memories, it's about fun, it's about bonding, it's about all that kind of stuff. I just think that people need to look into it. They need to say, okay, maybe it's not all about you sitting at home and avoiding going out and avoiding this other thing. Maybe it is about you actually enjoying it. Because, they don't actually say that you can enjoy games, so, Alright. Well, that's it for now. I'll make some actual gaming videos soon. There is a Rogue Legacy video I'll be putting up soon, but yeah. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you do, let me know. If you don't want to see my ugly face ever again, let me know too. Otherwise, it's been good talking to you. I'll see you later.